I'll be waiting in the office.
Mario, it's this, and that's going to be the basic. Throw some ball, then race can stop by the third. Ends up play by Rosario, going to second. He's safe, okay? Yankees could take the lead half. All right. Competition. Javier, this came from another live Yankee broadcast, so looking for yours. That was recorded by
What's in with you? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
No balls, 2 strike count.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
Walk, pace in.
And the Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Bussey. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Owens. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Reed. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throwing, Sellers. That's caught. It's Clark. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air. It's Sellers. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal. You don't. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, he would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Sellers. Under fire. It's on target and complete. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, the defense dialed up a blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup, got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to run, it's Clark. Runs through a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. It's complete on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his feet to buy time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Quarterback extends the play. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on its way. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Reed to throw. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Looking for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
You can't even name the main character's favorite Harry Potter movie. I can't.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the right. And they're not on the same page there.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and they're just not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Unloads to the right. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback making adjustments. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. draw. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Reed. Here's a heat. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Reed. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Shakes off the defender, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He wants to change this route. On the move. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his back in the middle. There he goes. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Clark. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling.
Hey, kill it. 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Might as well give it to him again. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Sellers. Good timing on the quick out. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Hauls it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Motion from the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And his slip's just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Reed. Here's the pressure. Finds a man in the middle. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
To throw, it's Reed. Rushes on him. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
That's already been
Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Well, we'll So they dial up on second and a long way to go. Throwing Reed. Bringing the heat. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
His name is...
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Sellers to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Steamrolls his way ahead. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Hit that like my guy.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Come on. You want to see what I look like on the computer? Go look at the first video on ASAP. Go to the page. Go to the page.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Honestly, it started growing the beard until I got the shadow. Because I had the 5 o'clock shadow.
Quarterback making checks.
Go to the video section and go to older video. Go look at the first video. You'll see exactly what I look like without the beard. Once I
wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout.
You want to say anything about your beard? No one's bleeding back.
Stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Sellers. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Quickly complete. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might be changing the route. Sellers. He slings it deep to the left. Fires Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on first down. He wants to take the top off. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Takes it the other way.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas taking on the Missouri Tigers.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
And it's the Longhorns looking to deliver in a big way today to get to 8-2. I know those 2 hiccups did not sit well with this team. Hopefully now they can close out the season in style.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Sellers to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Throwing, Sellers. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they built the lead here today.
He might want another play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keep. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. From the gun on third down, Sellers. Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Red 80.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Sellers going for 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M offense goes back to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. That turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance. You got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
Here's Sellers to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Sellers. He's got his man across the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Throwing, Sellers. Dumps it to the back. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Gets away from 1. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field?
It's holding me.
And now things even more challenging. The holding penalty backing them up for a 3rd and long. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Making side adjustments here. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
This offense has it with really good field position. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Now they have
Well, if you go,
extended this lead,
you know the game's
guys,
over, you want to do it
starting
again?
with the hammer,
Okay,
but
good.
sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Owens. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, teams want to make their move in the rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter, and they're able to make the tackle.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he muffs it. It's loose.
And we don't always talk about the third part of the football game, but offense, defense, special teams, this is a huge shot in the arm. Their offense has struggled all game long. You force the fumble, give them good field position. Maybe this is the spark they need.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Got out of trouble and throws. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Play action with Reed. Into the end zone. Soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab in their space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Wide receiver comes in motion. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get Hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. The offense changing the play. Quarterback will keep it. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Motion from the wideout. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
Kill. 180, raise car. 180, raise car.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Keeps it himself. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him in the moments, can get those big third down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
And the Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it on second down. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's Owens.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan. The offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team, that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The keeper on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it, had to take the loss.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Magic. Stay.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
It's a blowout, man. It's not a good game. It's a blowout.
Here's Reed to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is
maybe.
left.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing.
Hey, that fumble was crazy, though. Yeah, but it was.
Offensive football in this situation.
I don't know why you didn't have to challenge it. You was really winning the game. You didn't have to challenge it. You was really winning.
And here we go.
And
Final
that
play of the
really
game right here. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pocket breaking down. They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something